This is a basic guide on how to install a side-mounted spar cover lifter purchased from Adelaide All Spars. Firstly, locate the lever arm, the base plate and the pivot bushes and bolt. Insert the long bolt through the first pivot bush and insert it into the lever arm, making sure you locate the hole correctly. Slide the second pivot bush over the other side, again ensuring you locate the hole properly. Insert the bolt into the base plate, securing with the Nylex nut. Being a Nylex nut, you will require some tools. Do not over tighten. It's very important that we have a good range of movement to allow the cover lifter to work correctly. When positioning the base plate on the side of the cabinet, ensure the pivot point is hard up against the back edge of the cabinet on the batten strip on this particular spar. That will be a good reference point for when we get to the other side on where to locate the base plate for the other side. Fix one screw into the top so we can manipulate the base plate into a good position. Again, try to have it running parallel with the bottom of the cabinet. Again, this is a good reference point for the other side. Secure it with another screw and then it shouldn't go anywhere. Make sure you install all the screws because there is a fair amount of pressure on the cover lifter itself. Put the protective cover over the bolt so it looks pretty snazzy. Get the smallest right angle and that gets placed at the bottom as a stop, and the larger right angle will be at the top, and that's going to be our cross brace for the spar cover itself. When installing the telescopic pole, may require a little bit of manipulation. So the two right angles will be joined with a telescopic pole to allow for different sizes. As I said, it may take a little bit of manipulation, but you'll get there in the end. Try to square up the center telescopic pole so everything looks nice and square. Once it's in position, secure with minimum amount of screws, just one in each area, because if you do need to reposition, you won't have to take all the screws out again. Once it's in a good position, we can work on the top. Again, like the bottom, use the two right angles will be joined with a telescopic pole. Again, may take a little bit of maneuvering to square it up. You may find a better way of doing this. Once they're together, position the center brace just behind the fold in the cover, so when the cover is removed, it's folded over that center brace. So flip the cover over from the center, pull it back, and your cover sits up off the ground, not getting damaged. From the side, just use one arm to pull the cover back over the top of the spar, and voila, there you have it. Finally, you can got some protective caps to put over the screw heads. A little dab of silicone on them will help them stay in place. Thank you.